welcome back. Today we're going to play through Imperial Settlers by Ignacy Trzewiczek, published by Portal Games, and I'm going to be playing the Solitaire solo playthrough with the Why Can't We Be Friends expansion. So a couple of differences from the base set is that they've added a number of cards to each of the decks, each of the faction decks plus the common deck. There are some new mechanics that we won't be using in this because they're more multiplayer based. However, they've added 2 opponent faction cards that can be used in the solo play. Well, that are specifically used in the solo play. So what that basically does is it assigns a faction to your opponent instead of it just being a generic like computer player. So this time I'm going to be playing against the Romans. The other one that came with it, I believe, is the Barbarians. So hopefully the other 2 factions come out with the next expansion. So we'll see. But the difference is, normally in the lookout phase, I would be drawing 4 cards from the common pool for the draft. But instead, with the Romans, I will be drawing 5, and they will be getting 3. So they're going to build a lot quicker. They're going to be taking a lot more, more production, more buildings. So it's going to really force me to try to get as many buildings on the board as I can within the 5 rounds. Because to win the game, I need to have more buildings than the Romans do. And then my total victory point score will determine my sort of ranking based on the chart at the back of the instruction manual. So with that, I think we'll jump right into it and get through this. This will be a pretty quick playthrough. The game runs very fast. And I will try to make sure I keep track of all the little rules and counters and all that good stuff. So let's jump into it. So for the first turn, he gets his first attack card face up. So he's going to be using this during his attack phase at the end of the round. And we can start out by drawing 1 faction card and then 5 commons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I get to draw 1 of these. So we've got a couple of runes, we've got a watchtower, and we've got a barracks. Alright, so the barracks is pretty nice. One thing that the Egyptians lack is, a lot of firepower, so they can't really put the hurt on this guy, but they're very gold and very stone based civilization, so I would, however, like to get the watchtower because it'll get me some cards, at least keep my card flow going. And then I will give him a chance to pick his. So the Romans are going to go randomly and take ruins, which was good. I don't think I really needed the ruins. And I will go and I'll take the barracks because that'll give me the opportunity to get some raise tokens. And he gets the other 2. So out of these 3, I can only actually raise 1 of them. But we'll see how it goes. So production. The starting production for the Egyptians every round is 3 workers, 1 race token, and 1 gold. And we'll see what we can build. You see, you don't really start out with many cards, so you don't have a lot of options here. I'm definitely not going to be able to attack them, but I can get out my watchtower to get some more cards in my hand. So the way I'll do that is by paying, instead of paying 2 wood, I'm going to pay 2 workers to get a wood, because I can pay 2 workers to get a wood, a stone, or a food, or a card. In this case, I'm going to pay two workers to get a wood, and then I will pay a gold, which can be wood, stone, or food, to build this. So that goes out my production line on the right, and I get a card plus a building bonus card. So I will take 1 common and 1 faction, I think. So so this isn't bad. Lord's Field, so I get a food for each red building in my empire. So food is really just used for making deals, which are on the bottoms of your faction cards, which I'm not going to be doing just yet, but I have 1 more. So I could raise something. What do I want to raise? I could raise this actually to get food and then turn one of these into a deal. The Temple of Ra. You know what? Let me do that. I'm going to raise this to get 2 food. I can't raise him because I need 2 raise tokens to do that. But I can at least raise him, get my 2 food, and then deal the Temple of Ra with 1 food. Now I could, so I get a worker automatically for that, because that's the production it gets. I could raise Sphinx Alley. There's 3 of this card in the deck. It's good for getting victory points, but for once I start building up some gold, and I think I need resources now more than anything. So I'm going to pay another food to do that. I get another worker from that, so I've got 2 deals going. And with these workers, I could trade in 2 workers. I think I'll do that to get a card. Another card. I'll get another faction card, and we have another Sphinx Alley. So we ended up getting 1 right back. So that's about all I can do. All I have left is 1 more worker, which I can't use with just 1 worker. So I'll put him in the box. And we will go to cleanup. So that's cleanup. I didn't attack any of his buildings, so he gets them. He's going to attack now. And the way we attack is you look at the symbol on the first card, the top card, and it's a card, it matches mine. And then you start to go down the list to see if the next resource matches the other resource on my raise to gain field, and he's going to require 2 cards to raise this, and he doesn't have that. So he would go through that twice because he gets 2 attacks on me, so he didn't get me. And he only gets to raise 1 of my buildings, and then he's done attacking. So he's done. He didn't kill anything. So that's the end of round 1. So fairly quick. Round 1 goes very fast. So we'll jump into round 2. Draw my card. We'll go to the draft. 2, 3, 4, 5. What do I need? Is there any good production cards? Not really. This is something I could raise. Maybe that's good. Maybe that's good. I don't know. So we'll go with that one. Not the best cards. Not a lot of production. What I need is production. I need stone and gold. Give him that one. I will take. Let me just take the ruins. That'll give me a free person, and then hopefully I can raise this guy at some point. Alright, so that's the end of the lookout phase. I will do production now, so I'll start out with my basic 3 workers, 1 raise, 1 gold. This produces 1 card, so I'll take another faction card, and I get 2 more workers from my deals. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. I'd like to get out this barracks if possible, but I need 2 stone and a wood. Oh, pyramids. This is definitely what I want to build. This is a good card. Alright, so let's get out our ruins first. So this is a feature. It's really just going to be a foundation for me to build some faction buildings. But I do get a bonus of one worker for building it, and that's pretty much all it's going to do. Let's see. We have Sphinx Alley. We have a barracks that I want to build, but I really want to build this pyramid. So I will trade in 2 workers for 1 stone. And it's going to cost me 2 stone to build this, but I'm going to pay a gold instead and 1 stone. And the ruins, actually, sorry, I didn't need to do that. So there's no foundation cost. You'd see a little house on there. So this you can just build with stones, which I guess makes sense. It is a pyramid. So this goes into my production. So I paid a gold and a stone for it. But by producing it, I get that gold and stone back, so it was basically free build. So that's good. I got that building out. I have a stone left. A Sphinx Alley would be nice, but I don't really have a lot of gold yet. What could we do? I kind of need more cards, if at all possible. Now I can raise one of these cards in my hand. Is it really worth it? This wouldn't be bad. Get a gold and a victory point. Why don't we do that? Because I'm not going to get this guy out. It's too... You know what? Maybe I'll do that instead. I'm going to get him out. So I need 2 stone, which I have 1 stone, and a wood. I'll trade in 2 workers for a wood. And I will pay gold in place of one of these stones to build this. So this is an action card. It goes on the bottom. So this is all spent. And what this does is let me spend a worker to gain a raise token. Now with that raise token, I can hit the bad guy. That's not bad. I think I'm going to do that. So with these 2 raise tokens, I am going to hit him, and I get a worker and a food for doing that. And with that, I am going to use that food to make a deal out of you to get me another worker. So I should have plenty of workers. It is the Egyptian way, right? Building all those pyramids, a lot of people. I need a lot of gold, so pay my food for the deal. Got my worker. And I need 2 stones, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to spend 2 more peoples to get another card. And what do I got? A stone pit. This is what I need. So I need the rocks. So I need a stone and a foundation. So I don't have enough for any of that. I can get, I could do this. I could spend him to give me another raise token. And then it only costs me 1 to raise a card in my hand, which would give me a victory point and a gold. So we'll take 1 victory point and 1 gold, right? And this costs a foundation and a stone. So I'll pay gold instead of the stone, and I'll use my ruins as the foundation and place that out. Now I get 2 stone from that for production. Now I've activated this twice, so I can't do it again. And that's fine. And do I want to put him out? What this will do is, I have enough stone to build it. I'd have to destroy the watchtower. It'd be nice to have him out, but I don't want to destroy my watchtower just yet. Now you watch, he'll end up destroying my watchtower because I didn't do it. Yeah, I don't want to waste these stones, so I'll do it. I'll get rid of the watchtower. Because he's already got 1 of the matches. If he gets another card draw, he can raise that. So destroy the watchtower, and we will put this in our action phase. So I've got 3 buildings out, spent all my resources, and our turn's over. So that's the end of that. He gets 2 of the properties in his hand, and he gets to draw another, and it's food. So I don't have food on this, nor do I have a card. So we do the first attack. Does his food match any of my raise to gains? No. Then you move to the next one up the line. Do his cards match any of the raise to gains? No. So his attack's over. His 2 attacks miss. He doesn't raise anything. Move on to round 3. Start with the draw. Get my 5 cards. You can see the game moves pretty quickly, right? So without all the narrating and pointing things out, you could probably rip through this in like half hour and just see how good you can do. Try the different factions. It feels different. Every faction is different. They all key off of different resources. They have different buildings that tee off each other. So it's pretty good as far as combinations go. Coal mine. Spend 1 to get 2 stone. Spend that. No, I don't want that. We have a feature, the apartments. 1 victory point for each golden building in my empire. Now I've got a lot of grays. See the grays. So I don't want gray. The village will get me a person, And this will get me 2 stone. And I know that my buildings cost a lot of stone to build, so I'm going to go with that one. Keep it simple. Stick to stone and gold. Stone and gold. That's the key to the Egyptians. Stone, gold, and workers. And he gets the apartment. And that leaves me with the village to get some workers out. And then he gets these 2. Alright, very good. Let's get the production going. So we've got 2, 3 workers, 1 raise token, 1 gold. 3 more workers for my deals. My wheeling and dealing, and then we get 1 gold, 1 stone for the pyramid, and the stone pits give me 2 more stones. So we're doing all right now with resourcing. I think. We'll see. What I'm short on now is cards because I killed that building, so that hurts. But I can build the Cedars of Lebanon. So this costs 2 stone. And I don't need a foundation for it because they build it right out in the middle of the desert, it looks like. And it is an action, and I can spend a gold to gain 2 wood and a building bonus of 1 worker. So we'll take that worker. 1 gold gains me 2 wood if I need wood, so that's a source of wood. Not bad. So I can build you to get some stone going, but I think I'm going to build you. So I need wood. So let's do that. We're going to spend gold to gain 2 wood from the Cedars of Lebanon. And we'll get our 2 wood. And with our 2 wood, it's only going to cost me 1 to build this guy. And this guy gives me 1 worker and 1 building bonus worker. So now we've got 2 extra workers here, which is good because I can use them to get some cards. And I have a stone and a wood I'm going to spend right off the bat to build the coal mine. Now I could spend 1 worker to gain 2 stone, so I've got a source of stone now. And you got to build these foundations anyway if I want to start expanding out of my faction. So we're out of cards, so I'm going to need at least get a draw here. So I will draw another faction card, and we get a stone pit, so more stone. Awesome. So it's going to require a foundation and another stone. So I will spend him on my coal mine to gain 2 stone. And the reason I'm doing that is so that I can build this and spend my stone and use my village as a foundation to build a stone pit, which in turn will get me 2 more stone. As you see, the stone is big here, so I'm going to spend 2 more people. I'll get him off of here because that's unlimited to get another card. And I get a caravan, so pay to build just food. I don't have food, but I have gold. Gold helps pay for just about anything. So I can produce that, and with that I get food and a worker. So good thing is I have a source of food and workers. The bad part is I don't have any more cards. So let us again spend 2 workers, get another card. Can we build this? Now this is a way to get victory points. So a goldsmith, spend 1 worker and 1 gold to gain 3 victory points. That's pretty good. I have the 2 stones. Do I have the foundation? I have plenty of foundations. 2 stones, get rid of my coal mine. And this is an action card, so I'll put him here. Alright, so my barracks, I'm going to spend a person on it, maybe activate it twice to gain a raise token, because I'm going to raise him. What do I want from him? Do I need people? Do I need wood and gold? I could probably use wood and gold, or I could use people. People and victory points, I think, so. Spend my 2, raise this guy. Oops. So I raised the missionaries, and the missionaries give me victory point and a person, so I'll take my victory point, take my worker. Again, I'm out of cards, so I'm going to cash in 2 more peoples to get another faction card. And it's a Sphinx. Not Sphinx Alley, but the Sphinx. And every time I get at least 2 victory points, I gain an additional one. So that's going to cost me a stone plus a foundation, which I don't want to use yet. There's 2 of these in the deck, which is good, but I don't know if this is a good card too. I'd hate to deal it right now, but I'm going to lose that food. I hate to deal it, but I'm going to do it. This could burn me in the end, but I think I don't have a lot of rounds. As you can see, I'm already on the 3rd round. So I'll pay the food, deal them, I get a gold for them. Now if I spend 1 gold and 1 worker, I gain 3 victory points. So I'll do that. 1, 2, 3. Well worth it. I lose the stone because I got nothing else going. Out of cards, resources done, my turn's over. He keeps 2 of his properties. He pulls out another attack card, and now he's going to go after me. So does he have any gold match? No. Does he have any food match? No. So he doesn't hit anybody. His attack is over. On to round 4. This is moving along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what we get here. Production, weapons. I could use that, but I could really use the card. So I'm going to go with him first. Let's see if I can get that blacksmith. That would be nice if he doesn't get it. Of course he gets it first draw. Spend that, spend how to get that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with probably you, because you're pretty cheap to get out. Or you, because I have some fun. Because I get food, so I know I don't get wood unless I pay in Lebanon, but no biggie. I'll go with that. See how that works out. Alright, so 3 peeps, a sword and a gold. We get 1, 2, 3 more peeps. And another gold for my deals. Get a gold and a stone. I get 2 stone, 4 stone. A lot of rocks. 4 stone, and food and worker. Alright, so we're in business. So, round 4. Again, I know I'm going to need cards, so this watch has any wood, but I can pay 1 gold to gain 2 wood, and I'll do that. It's well worth it. And with the 2 wood, I'm going to build the watchtower. And the watchtower gives me 1 card plus another, so I get 2 cards for build at the time of building it. Let's see what we got. We got a gold mine and a caravan. Another caravan. So we got another one of these guys. I do have the food for it, so that was kind of wise. We'll put him out, and then we get a food and a worker back for it. So that's good. Got a mine, we got our Sphinx, and we got our Imperial messenger. So spend 1 worker to choose one of your deals and immediately gain the goods provided by it. So I could technically spend my apple to build him. That's an action. And then I could spend 1 worker, if I so choose, to gain a gold, which we'll see if I need that later. Right now I need more cards. I need more cards. But I'm going to go and spend 1 to get my first weapon. And I've got 2. I can raise this guy. And I will probably raise the armorer because I'm angry that he got it, and it gives me a victory point and a stone. So I'll take a victory point, I'll take a stone. I'm going to trade in 2 more workers for a card draw because I'm running out of cards here. And the gifts for the Pharaoh, this is a pretty good one. But you have to like store the materials on here. So it's good if you get it early and you can utilize that throughout the game, but to do it right now wouldn't really help me all that much. I'm going to spend 2 more peeps and grab a common card. I need to get some more commons out here. Alright, so we've got a pig farmer. I'm gonna get some more foundations. I think. Alright, so let's see. Spend one person to gain a gold. I need that. So let me get the Sphinx out, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna get out the Sphinx. So it's just a stone and a foundation. I'll kill the Imperial Messenger, get the Sphinx out. And for each time I gain at least 2 victory points at a time, I get 2 more. I get 1 more, rather. Okay. So like I could spend 2 gold to gain 2 victory points, and this would make me actually gain 3 victory points if I spend those 2 gold. Spend 2 more peoples. I need more cards. Alright, I drew from the faction deck. Sphinx Alley. I already have Sphinx Alley. It doesn't hurt to build it again. So all of these take basically 2 stone and a foundation. So I'm going to get some foundations out there though. So I could pay a gold to get 2 wood, which I'm going to do. And the 2 wood is going to help me build both of these. So I need a wood and a stone, which I got here, to build a gold mine. And I need a wood and a stone to build a pig farmer. So I've got some more foundations out. Now I can build these. I can build Sphinx Alley, so that's just 2 stones. To build another Sphinx Alley, and I'll use one of the foundations I just built. And that's an action, and then I have a production. Gain goods of the same number and type as the ones stored on this card for a max of 5. You may store any number of resources and gold on this card, so I can put basically anything on this card, which is nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay 1 stone and a gold in place of that stone, and put out, here's the foundation, and then I'll put him out, and my building bonus is a gold, and what I'm going to do is I will store any number of resources or gold there, so I will store gold there. And that's all I can do, because I only have 1 person left. Can I spend a person to do anything? I really can't, can I? Actually, this is an action card. This actually belongs down here, and this is a feature. So I can't, I could spend to get a raise, but that's not going to do it. I need gold for that one. And so this worker is basically unused. Now, I could have used that gold to get some victory points, but otherwise this production would be worthless because I wouldn't get anything. So that's the end of that round. He keeps his 2, brings out another attack. So he starts with a worker now, and he has a match on the worker, but he doesn't have a match on the star. So that's his first attack. Second attack leads off with gold. There's no gold, so he misses again. He's been very unfortunate with his raising, so he's done. Moving on to the 5th and final round. So I'll start with my card draw, get my 5 draft cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And are there any productions? So we've got food, we've got ruins. I like the ruins. I'm going to go with that because I want to get some buildings out very quickly without having to destroy my other ones. And we'll just pick one randomly for him. That's actually the other one I wanted. Always happens. Wood market, we'll go with that. Give him these 2. Alright. We'll go with the production round, so we've got a lot of resources to get here. So we'll start with the faction production, which is 3 workers, 1 race token, 1 gold. I get a card. I'm going to take a faction card. I get 3 workers and a gold for my deals. And I get 1, so 2, 4, 5 stone and a gold for that. Got a lot of stone going on here. 5 stone and a gold for those 3. So I get 2 food and 2 workers. And a gold for that. Had I had more gold to put on there, I would have got even more. Alright, so that's it for that. Let's see what we have now. So I know I can build you for free. It's a feature, it's ancient ruins, it gives me a stone for building it. Very good. Do I have any wood? No, but I have a free treasury. It's free to build, faction building. Awesome. So this is open production, 1 gold. So I'll put that there. Gold. I have a goldsmith. What I want to do is get some more cards here though. Alright, I got a sanctuary, which is okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to deal these guys, I think. I don't know. I don't know yet. Eek. Alright, I don't have any wood, but I can pay gold. I want to pay gold for some wood here. Yeah. I don't know. 2 wood, is it really worth it? Because I'm not building anything else, it's wood, so I'll just pay the 1 gold for this and build it. And I get a wood and a worker. It was kind of worth it. I will cash in 2 workers for another faction card. And I get an oasis. So it's a food and a foundation, which isn't bad, just to get some more out here. This is a feature. So I'll pay a food and a foundation. I'm just trying to get buildings on the table now because I don't have a ton. Pay 2 more people. Let's grab another faction card. The Nile Merchant. Pay 1 stone to build, nothing else. That's easy. Easy peasy. Alright, production. Choose one of your deals and gain the goods it provides. I will take a gold. No, I will take a person. And I get to actually do it twice because that is a building bonus as well. So I will take a person and a gold. There we go. So with my people, I'm going to keep grabbing more cards because I need as many of these as I can get. So the Royal Swimming Pool takes a stone and a foundation. We'll build that immediately. I need, what else? I'll spend my last 2. Actually, I don't want to do that. I can rack up some victory points with those people, I think. So 2 stones and a foundation. So I'll build both of these bad boys, get these out of the board. So 2 stones and a foundation. 2 stones and a foundation. Alright, so all of my common buildings are destroyed. I've got a lot of gold here. I've got race tokens. Nothing I can do with that. So let's see how many points we can get here. So if I spend 1 and a gold, 1 worker and a gold, I gain 3 victory points. Yeah, worker and a gold to gain victory points, and then I get a bonus 1 for the Sphinx. So I will do this twice. So 3 and 3 is 6. Plus an extra 2 is 8, so I get 8 victory points just for doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have more gold and some wood. Probably nothing I can do there. Let's see, I'll just have to get as many victory points as I can here. Alright, so I can spend 2 gold to gain 2 victory points. Plus a bonus, so I get an extra 1, so that's 1, 2, 3. I have gold sitting there. I'm going to take that, spend it on here to gain another 2 plus 1. 1, 2, 3. I've got wood and food, which I can't do anything with, so that's junk. I can't raise them. That's junk. My turn's over. Alright. Final turn is over. He gets all 3 of these cards. I've got everything on the table. And that that ends it. So he's going to go one last attack on me, but I've got no commons, so he can't fight me. So we're done. We've all built everything we can. Let's see how many cards he had in his pool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So he was able to build 12 buildings to my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I definitely beat him. But now let's tally up my victory points. So, like I said, we had 17, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17 times 2. They're all 2 stars. 17 times 2 is 34. Plus 20 is 54. 54 nets me a ranking of nothing good, I'm sure. 54 is a knight. So middle of the road. Not great. But you got to see the playthrough. You got to see how the Romans sort of, really force you to get buildings out instead of, you don't have a lot of time to kind of strategize as much as if you didn't have this, and because then he's only got two opportunities out there that you can raise, and you see that the Egyptians don't have a lot of raising capability. They don't have a lot of they don't produce weapons. They produce gold. They produce stone. That's all they do. But I was able to build a decent sized empire, I think. But again, I only scored middle of the road. I probably should have, try to gain more victory points earlier. But whatever, we won. And that's so that's that. So why can't we be friends? Expansion definitely adds a lot more flavor to the game, in both solitaire and in multiplayer. So I hope you enjoyed the playthrough, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.